Hi. So I decided to recreate the Salvator Mundi, which is the most expensive painting ever sold. If you're wondering what the amount it was sold for, the Salvator Mundi was sold for a whopping $450 million. Was sold to an Arabian crown prince, Mohammed bin Salman, I think. It was in the year 2017. Now we are in the year 2020 and it was painted in, it's approximated to be painted in 1500. That makes it a 520-year-old painting. I wish that time travel gets invented in my lifetime so I get to go back and forth in different times, maybe go through World War, the Cold War. Why am I talking about wars? Yeah, I would go through the Renaissance period for sure. I would like to go back to the Stone Age. Things were simpler, also maybe a little more difficult. Hmm. Yeah, but if time travel was invented, I could always come back to this time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I don't know what it is about his paintings. Leonardo da Vinci. Oh yeah, if I haven't already mentioned, Salvador Mundi is his painting, and I don't know what it is about him, but all of his works have got this mystery, and I know many scientists, I mean, art related scientists, are trying to solve the mystery behind what is it. I believe there was an article that I read long ago about Mona Lisa too. Um, there are many theories as to who she was, and also the Salvador Mundi that you see on the left. And there are many theories that this wasn't his work. I mean, he's done it, but it was lost. So there are different theories going around. Yeah. Also, I've always been fascinated by Leonardo da Vinci because even in my third year during my architecture, I think it was my second year probably. Yeah. So for an interior designing project, we were asked to design a studio. The space was to be the same for everyone, but you could choose who you want to design it for. And there were four themes, I think: historians, writers, painters, and sculptors, I think. And for my theme, I had the artist. Even if it was sculptor, it would have worked fine, I think. So I chose Leonardo, and I have kind of a collage of all the works of his that I created back then. I even framed it up because I loved his work. And to have, even though it's like a copy of his work, to have it at home seemed like too grand. So I had it framed up. As you can see, I tried avoiding the orb for as long as possible because I was scared that would be the thing that would ruin the painting. Um, I always keep the Usually, when I'm eating, I always choose to eat the best part at the end. But when it comes to painting, I'm scared to ruin it, so I keep the most difficult ones to the end, which is why you can see the orb is the last that I choose to color. But I'm okay with the way the orb turned out. It's the face that I should have been skeptical about the face. I was never good at doing faces, and I never managed to get the peace and the serenity in the face that is there on the left. Again, yeah, so I've also kept a face detailing to the end because again, I was scared. The orb turned out fine, so I decided to go all into it. So the reason why I painted the Salvador Mundi today is because it's Christmas, and hey, Merry Christmas to all of you. Uh, I wanted to do something Christmas related, and I came across the world's most expensive painting, and I decided, why not? I mean, savior of the world. That's what it means, right? Salvator Mundi. Yeah. Um, and I know this year has been quite tough on many. I mean, there's like a few percentage of people who did find this year to be blessing, or probably, I mean, it can't be a bad time for everyone. There would be some people who make profit, some people mm, who realize a lot of things that they should have earlier and stuff. But yeah, so the difference between mine and his, I mean, there are innumerable differences. Who are we kidding? But I used oil pastels and pencil colors to do the detailing, because obviously there's like fine details which I couldn't. I mean, there could be people who can do that with oil pastels. I'm not one of them. This is just my second painting using oil pastels. I really loved it because you can add layers upon layers, and it just looks so well blended. Hmm. There were also kind of theories that that if you want to go see the Salvador Mundi, it would be, it was supposed to be, I think, placed at what's the Louvre at Abu Dhabi, not the one at not the one at France. So maybe someday. If you're still here, well, thank you. Mm, as you can see, the face is nowhere like the original. I mean, some of the pencil colors do not work, okay, by the way, just to clarify. So I soiled his, yeah, kind of worked it out. Towards the end of it, I had given up hope, so I wasn't like doing it to the detail that I should have. There's always a breaking point for me at the end of the drawing, and once I reach there, I just don't force myself to do it anymore. So I'm done, and thank you so much for watching till the end. Have a great day. Merry Christmas.